What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Just Too Real. This is my first NBA 2K12 video. This is the rookie versus elite game. It's in the fourth quarter, less than like a minute left. I'm sitting on the bench right now. I've already been in and done my thing, and we're just doing mop up right now. Just to let you guys know, some of my favorite YouTube commentators as far as NBA 2K series is concerned are Chris Smooth, D Coop Son. These are all guys that I watch. The commentaries along with Great Story Bro, Wiser Now, iPod King Carter. Those are some of the guys I watch their videos and I enjoy watching and liking their videos. So basically it's 23 seconds left in our game here, and we're just trying to get out of here with a win. So we're taking the ball out now. They're pressuring us. Actually, they got the ball. So now we're taking it out and they're pressuring us. Hopefully my guy's not going to throw a turnover, which he didn't. Gets the foul, going to the line. Typical last 20 seconds of the basketball game stuff going on here. I got started playing NBA 2K11 in January of this year. I started playing NBA 2K11 late, and I saw hoopsgaming.com and the following that this game had, and I was like, wow, this looks like a pretty neat game. I'm gonna go pick it up. So I picked it up, checked it out, and it was a fun game. Probably the best basketball game I played in a while. Of course, everyone's waiting for the NBA Elite, which never came to fruition. Last NBA game I had actually played was on PS2, was NBA Live 05 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover, and I think 06, which had Dwayne Wade on the cover. That's the last time I had played a basketball game on a console. Other than that, it is what it is. Never really got into another basketball game since then. So in this demo you'll see that there's no real NBA rookies due to the lockout. If you look at the draft though, the players are the exact positions that the teams took in the actual draft, just not the real names and everything like that, to avoid being sued by the players or whatever. Here's my stats, or my player recap from that game. I went back to my number 22. That was my old number from NBA 2K11 before I got traded to Chicago and went to 91. So here you can see I had like 17 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, and only 1 turnover. It's fairly good. Got a good grade, a great grade actually. And here I'm just looking through my objectives. My guy scored 1 point more than I needed him to, so I failed that objective. So next we're going to come up on the pre-draft interviews by the different teams that are interested in drafting your service, drafting you, and as a player. The soundtrack to NBA 2K12 so far, nothing too special. Nothing's really caught my eye yet that I like, my ear rather, as far as what I like in the songs. Besides the old Curtis Blow basketball, old school stuff.
Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel.
So here I'm just going to be quiet so you guys can check out my answers to the pre-draft interviews and stuff like that.
I'd like to get to know you better by asking you a couple of questions. Let's get to it. We realize that here in Indianapolis, we don't have the appeal of some of the big market teams. We tend to look for players who would be proud to be part of this organization. Someone who can really take pride in being a member of the Indiana Pacers. We need someone who's willing to spend their entire career as a member of this team. Is that someone you?
Yes, sir. I'd be honored to be a member of this organization. From everything I've seen, you guys have a rabid fan base. I I'd love to be a leader on this team for the next decade or more.
Let's see, one more question, if you don't mind. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
My offensive game is still developing. I like to call it a work in progress, you know? I need to continue taking smart shots, basically take what's given to me. I think I'm coming into this league severely underrated, and I plan on using that to my advantage.
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft.
One team down, 2 to go. Phoenix Suns.
Nice job out there tonight. Your play really impressed us. So much so that we're considering using our pick on you if you're available when our turn comes up. Before we get that far, we'd really like to ask you a couple of questions. Question number 1. As a whole, the Suns have kept the same core for the better part of a decade. We found a winning formula and stuck by it, just rotating in supporting pieces where necessary. As I'm sure you've seen over the last year or so, we're in the midst of overhauling our roster. We really love the idea of you being a part of that process. What do you think about being a centerpiece for the new Phoenix Suns?
Look, Phoenix has had a great run with Nash and Stoudemire and all. It's time for a change, I get it. To be a part of that rebuilding effort is a big commitment. It's years of struggling to acquire the right pieces to turn everything around. I've seen what this front office can do, and I'm a firm believer they can do it better than anyone else. If they need me, I won't give anything less than 110%.
All right then, one more. Do you feel pressure to be good right away in this league?
Nah, I won't feel any pressure to be good right away. I understand the NBA has the greatest basketball players in the world. I get that. There'll definitely be a learning curve to the level of play here. I'll adjust in time, and when I do adjust, watch out, baby.
Great answers. I really think you'd fit in great with us. Here's hoping we're able to draft you with our pick.
Here's the New York Knicks, the team that drafted me on 2K11.
Well, played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the New York Knicks. We currently have the 17th pick of the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Like LA, playing in New York is like playing under the microscope. Your every move on the court will be critiqued and analyzed by the fans, who expect nothing less than a championship year in and year out. Beyond that, your every move off the court will be chronicled and fed to the public by the paparazzi. What I'm trying to ask is, are you ready for this? Is this a lifestyle you can feel comfortable living while still maintaining your full focus on the team?
Yes, definitely. I was born ready for this. It'd be an honor to play for one of my favorite teams as a kid growing up. Getting the chance to play alongside Melo and Amare? Wow. How can anyone not want that?
Okay, last question. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
You know you gotta take care of moms with the first NBA paycheck.
My parents have spent their entire life putting me into the position I'm in right now. I want nothing more than to take care of them and make sure that the rest of their lives are as carefree as possible. I don't need glitz and glamour. I just need my loved ones cared for.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear from you.
Alright, we're coming to the end of this
Definitely someone we can use
video,
on our team.
and
Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to
see you
pick.
next video. I'm out. Peace.